I'm Larry Menti. Welcome back to Jersey Matters. We are broadcasting from the district office of Congressman Lance. He was kind enough to give us his time and allow us to be here today. And we've dealt with a lot of topics, but one that I know that you have some oversight on because you are on the Energy and Commerce Committee is the FCC ruling on net neutrality. And on its face, it would seem like a good thing. On its face, it seems like it allows all of us to have the equal amount of access and speed on the internet. But it also allows the government a little more control, a lot more control of the internet, and it would only pass on a 3-2 vote. So you have this far-reaching government intervention, maybe it's the wrong word, in the internet that 3 people okayed. Should this have gone to Congress?
I think so, and I believe that our committee is of the view that this was an overreach, and we want as innovative an internet as is possible, and the last 20 years has been an explosion in innovation based upon a system that did not include the new rules and regulations that are being proposed by the FCC. And the chairman of the FCC, Tom Wheeler, I think could be characterized as having been on the other side of this issue before he was appointed to be the chair of the FCC. And so the committee on which I serve, the Energy and Commerce Committee, which has jurisdiction in this area, will be asking a lot of questions of the members of the Federal Communications Commission, including its chairman.
And I know there's a bill now in Congress that would all but overturn this ruling. Do you support that?
I'm likely to support it. Of course, the question is, even if it passes in both the House and the Senate, would the President sign it into law? And he has placed influence, in my judgment, on the commissioners at the FCC to move in the direction in which they have recently moved, 3 of 5, as you point out, on a closely divided vote. And so the administration seems to be on the other side from many in Congress, and so this will be a continuing situation that will evolve. My bottom line is that we need as innovative a process as is possible, and traditionally under the statutory law, Title II, that this has not involved the internet, and I believe that's the way it should be. I think it's worked well over the last 20 years, and we cannot even predict what the internet will look like 10 or 20 years from now, and that is due to the ingenuity and innovation of the American people, and I want that innovation to continue.
Let's talk about transportation money, because New Jersey is, by all accounts, suffering, and the transportation fund is near depleted. Do we get our fair share in New Jersey of the transportation money? There are studies that show that we put more money out than we're getting in when compared to other states.
New Jersey is a sending state, not a receiving state. If you tally up what we receive back from the federal government and what we give in tax revenues, that is because New Jersey is more affluent than average, and we don't have a lot of military bases. We do have some, the Joint Base, but there are a lot more defense matters in other regions of the country. The congressional delegation fights for fair funding for New Jersey, and for example, recently the House of Representatives has passed funding for Amtrak. That is an area that is helpful to New Jersey, and the most successful part of Amtrak is the Northeast Corridor from Boston to Richmond, and we certainly favor our fair funding for that, and in other areas of transportation. I'm not sure New Jersey will ever be a net gainer, given the fact that we're more affluent than other states, but I think we should get more back from the federal government than is now the case.
Okay, one last segment. We'll do one last segment because I want to talk about Obamacare and also the Veterans Administration and your work on both of those issues when we come back with Congressman Lance from his district office in Flemington, New Jersey on Jersey Matters.